My name is Oladoso Adenike, the founder of Lead Climate, that specializes in peace, security, and equality in Africa, especially the Lake Chad region. Climate change does not create insecurity, violence, conflict, nor war, but creates an enabling environment for such to strive. Climate change still remains the undefeated crisis that is affecting humanity, and at the same time, nature is also being affected. In the various hotspot regions in the world, there is always an element of climate-induced factors, ranging from droughts. They have to make people to migrate from rural areas to the urban centers. And this leads to resources division. And where there's a resources division, there's always a conflict, because poverty is inherent in such situation. Today we are having food insecurity, of which Yemen, the Venezuela, Democratic Republic of the Congo, down to Afghanistan are severely faced by all of these crises. Though every continent have a fair share in all of these crises, because it's also the defining issue of humanity arising from the common enemy we have called climate change. And if we must defeat this climate change, then we must be able to do whatever it takes to take this action. And taking climate action is strengthening our democracy system. Because when democracy fails, then the world is at war. And we must take whatever it needs to see that we defeat climate change. According to IPCC, the single greatest impact of climate change will be felt in human migration, of which we are seeing. And it's already predicted by that 2050, there will be 200 climate migrants. This is alarming, and it's a call for more actions, because everyone anywhere should be able to do things that is going to support the environment and lead to a livable planet, because a livable planet will lead to a livable democracy. And for me, having doing what I need to do, because I know it matters. You might not be vulnerable to climate change today, but your generation can be vulnerable. You don't really need to be an activist before you stand up for what matters to humanity, because it's the defining issue of our movement. I want to be asked tomorrow that what do you do to save this destruction? And I could boldly say that I went to community to educate them on taking climate change-based grassroots action, because localizing climate change action is the best. I want to also tell them that I went to school, primary, secondary, tertiary, to educate these people about what climate change means and the decision needed for us to have a sustainable planet. Then I went to social gatherings, I went to public places, I went to many places just to get many people involved, becoming partners to the Fridays for Future movement, to get as many young people involved in demanding for climate action and in taking the future as ours. And I'm currently leading a movement called the I Lead Climate Movement to fight every bit of climate change, because it matters. It matters to our existence. And for us to beat climate change, then we must be ready to give whatever it takes. I know that we need to keep doing this, because we need to keep fighting for it. It is not over until it is over. So you too can do more than this, and you can contribute with whatever it takes, regardless of where you are from or where you are. I want a future whereby everybody can do extraordinary things without harming the environment or humanity. Where we can come together regardless of the race or where we are from to see ourselves as a change agent. We already have the depleting or the shrinking Lake Chad as a result of climate change. That is a defining issue leading to armed conflict in West Africa. And we must take action because this is already affecting the women. In the bid of survival, the girls are always at the center. They are being forced to marry against their rights, against their education, crippling their mental and physical health. And if we must take action, it will start with us taking responsibility, because any responsibility can disrupt the green recovery process. And for us to have a strong democracy system, they must be ready to take the responsibility. Thank you.